Good morning, student. Today we will discuss about domestic electric circuits, student. Okay, the the connections which runs to our house from the power houses. Okay, student, in power houses there are powerhouse. There are three wires, say four wires, which comes on the you will see on the roadside like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4. This one is student neutral. This wire is at 0 volt. These are the three phase, they are known as phase wires, student. Phase. Okay, student. Now, student, this I am naming it as first, second, third, or P1, P2, P3. If you connect P1 with P2, the voltage will be 410, or in somewhere it is 440. If you connect P1 with P3, again the voltage will be this much. Or any two lines, any two, if you connect, the voltage will be this much. Say we are connecting P2, the voltage will be this. Any two you connect, the voltage will be this. So this is the requirement for the industries. But in our home, only out of these three, only one line comes. One, this, and along with this. Either this with this will come to our house, or any one of this with this. Neutral is common. Okay, student. So this is the general, the power supply which is done. Now we are coming to our the domestic part, student. So in our home there are two wires which comes from the powerhouse. One is which is usually red in color. This is at 220 volt, student, and this is neutral. This is generally black in color. This is at 0 volt. Okay, student. This two wire comes, and as it enters our house, there is a fuse. This one is student phase. It comes out like this. Now here, student, we have a meter. Now here there may be a switchboard, student. Again, two fuses are there. Now, student, this goes to distribution box. I am writing it here. DB means distribution box. That box, student, I am drawing it again here. This is, student, what is this is? Distribution box. This is inside our home, student. Here two wires are coming, student. This is phase. This is neutral. Here, student, one set of conductor like this is. There are many terminals which can be taken. Now from here, student, one pair of rooms, say one from here and another from here. This goes in a particular room. Remember, student, this is phase. This is neutral. Now on the phase line, there is always switch is connected. And here that bulb. Say here fan may be connected. Remember, student, phase the switch is there. And neutral the apparatus are connected. Say here maybe TV. Like this, student. The apparatus is not directly connected to phase. This is phase, student. This is, student, neutral. So switches are directly connected to phase, so that if anybody by chance touches this, he does not get a shock. Okay, student. Like this, another terminal may go to another room, student. Now, student, one more thing. There is another wire known as earthing wire. Earth. Or ground wire. This is connected at our home. One wire through a copper plate goes inside the earth. It is near our home, student, this earthing wire. So in all, this earth wire is connected like this, see. There is a third terminal here in every switch. It comes in the third part, student, this here. You must have seen in student 3 socket plug, you must have seen. The third is the earthing wire, student. So student, every device will get a particular same voltage, 220 volt. So mainly, student, what you have to remember, there are two wires, one is phase, another is neutral. This is 220 volt, this is 0 volt. This is red in color, this is black in color. And this ground wire, student, ground wire is green in color. So this is the distribution box, student. See, two lines coming. The first a fuse is there, meter, then another. This is known as switchboard. And that distribution box, see, distribution box. This is pair of these conductors are there. From this, the wires goes out in separate rooms. And like this, devices are connected. Third wire, earth wire, ground wire, which is connected to third part here. Now student, I will explain you the function of the earth wire, student. Okay. Earth wire, student. Suppose student, this is our electric press. So two wires, one is phase and another is neutral. These are the two wires which comes here. And this current directly hits that metallic part. Okay. Now students, suppose somebody touches from outside. A person is here. He is touching this press from outside. So this is a metallic contact. This is a metal. So this current will pass from his body to the ground, and he will get a shock. That is why third wire, known as earth wire, is connected here, student. Earth wire. Now what happens, student? If the phase wire touches the metallic body, it returns back, see, through the earth wire in this path. And the person will not get shock, student. Similarly, student, suppose there is a fridge. This is refrigerator. And this is the motor. This is the motor of the refrigerator through which current is passed and is running. Somehow suppose this wire, insulated wire, this suppose that insulation is broken and it is touching to, it comes to the metallic part, it gets contact. Now what happens if a person is touching it? The current will flow through his body to the earth. And that is why if the earthing is there, this current will flow through he will not get shock. This is the advantage of earthing wire, especially the apparatus which are having a metallic body, student. If a person touches the metallic body, he will not get shock if the earthing wire is done, because that wire is the wire which makes the current flow back to the earth. That is the meaning of the earthing wire, student. Now, student, I will explain you about the short circuit. Short circuit. I am again drawing the distribution box line, students. See, this is the line, phase, this is neutral, 0 volt, third earthing is also there. I am not showing it separately, student. Okay. Now suppose, student, from this, when this switch is on, from here current 1 ampere is flowing, from here current 1 ampere is there, and say from here current 3 ampere is there. And like this many apparatus are there. Say this may be a geyser, say here 5 ampere current is flowing. Now see total current 2, 5, 10 ampere. And current is distributed, student. Now student, suppose this switch are closed, student, okay? Now student, this is a bulb. Suppose this bulb is fused. No, I should not say fuse here. Suppose by some means this bulb, two terminals, they are connected. These two wires, they got touch in each other. So now student, it will not have any resistance. Two wires, they come in touch with each other. So now what happens, this is a full 10 ampere current will flow along this wire. Because current follows least resistive path. And this is a very high current. This will may generate fire also, student. This is short circuit, student. Means the current path becomes short. Previously it was flowing through a long path. Now suppose by somehow this TV, the wire gets like this. The wire becomes shorted. The wire gets connected like this. Means the TV is having a short circuit. Means inside the wires are getting connected. So directly this will become no resistance. Resistance will very less. Or suppose sometime it may happen this switch gets spoiled and they have a direct connection. So what will happen is all the current will flow through one path. Current will not flow through other path. The whole current will flow this least resistive path. This is a student short circuit. Or sometime it may happen student in the rainy season. See, in the rainy season, this neutral and this they may get in touch. Phase and neutral, because the insulation of the wire is broken. बारिश में ऐसा होता है. Insulation of the wire is broken. Now what happens? Whole current will pass through this circuit. It will not pass here. This is short circuit, student. And that is why we connect a fuse, so that current does not enter the apparatus. So short circuit means the path becomes very short, the resistance becomes very less. That is the meaning of short circuit. Resistance becomes very less, and second, high current flows. And you know, student, the heating effect formula, R is V upon I, or I is V upon R. If resistance becomes less, I will become high, and I will become high, this will increase in the square rate. So very high amount of heat will be generated, student. Remember, student, when resistance is high, it will not increase only the heat. It will decrease the current. But the resistance is less, it will increase the current. So resistance, it will increase the current, so heating effect will be very high, student. And it may cause fire, student. There is another term, student, in the chapter which is known as overloading. Overloading means in a single socket, many electrical appliances are connected. So this is the phase, this is the neutral. You have connected many apparatus in a single socket. Many apparatus. And like this. this is overlapping. This will draw a large amount of current, and which will again increase the heating effect, and thus this will destroy the circuit. And that is why, student, fuse is connected. In series. The property which fuse should have, it should have a high resistance. Resistance should be high, student, to produce the heating effect. Second, it should have low melting point. Melting point should be low, student. On the other hand, if you see the filament of the bulb, filament of bulb, it should also have high resistance but high melting point. And third, it should not oxidize. Now, since this is at low melting point, so oxidation is not possible. Here the material should not oxidize, like that material should be taken. And that is why you must have heard tungsten. Tungsten is used as a filament of the bulb, student. So this is, student, about the domestic electric circuit. This you have to write down on your notebook after understanding it. Student, thank you.